Welcome to St. Lawrence College Career Services Virtual Interview Tips Workshop. Please note that at this time, with campus closures, Career Services staff are working remotely and are available to assist you virtually. If you have any questions about this workshop, please reach out to us at careerservices@sl.on.ca and we would be happy to assist you. Today I will bring you through a quick overview of Career Services, virtual interview tips and tricks, some resources that are available to you, and how to contact us while we are working virtually. Career Services is here to assist you with all of your job search needs. While working remotely, we are offering virtual one-on-one appointments to assist you with resume and cover letter reviews, mock interviews, job search, or any other employment-related questions. These appointments can be held through platforms such as Zoom, Skype, Microsoft Teams, or email or telephone. We also have InterviewStream, which is an online mock interview tool that is free for SLC students. All you have to do is click the link provided on this slide, which will bring you to the login page. Register using your SLC student email, and it will give you access to pre-made interviews as well as the ability to create your own interview questions if you have specific ones that you would like to practice. When you're ready, you can record yourself completing the interview you selected and then watch it back. This makes it easier to pick out mistakes or things you would like to correct next time. We also have a job board which is available for free to SLC students and the general public. This job board is monitored by a Career Services staff member on a daily basis, ensuring that there are no fraudulent postings submitted. Check out the link on the slide today to see all the opportunities available to you. We also have a variety of guides available to you online. Click the guides link below to be brought to our website where you can browse through our resources. These include resume, cover letter, interview, and job fair prep guides. Now, more than ever, virtual interviews are becoming more and more popular. Today I'm going to bring you through some tips and tricks to help you ace your next online interview. To ensure success in your next online interview, ensure you're preparing beforehand. Research the company. Understand what they do and what their mission, vision, and values are. Make sure you practice. Practice makes perfect. The more practice you get, the more comfortable you'll get answering interview questions, and the better you'll do on the day of the interview. To help with your practice, book a mock interview with Career Services and register for your free InterviewStream account. Before the interview, ensure that you test the program you will be using, whether it's Skype, Zoom, Microsoft Teams, or any other program. If possible, it would be best to do the interview on a computer. However, if it is not possible and you must use your phone, consider investing in a phone tripod to ensure the visual that the interviewers will be seeing is steady and clear. Ensure that video and audio capabilities are working on whatever device you are using, and ensure you are comfortable with the program. For example, how to mute and unmute yourself. Call a friend and practice using the program with them. Next, know who you're meeting with. Are you meeting with an individual or a panel? What's their job title? Do some research to understand who you're talking to. And lastly, create a list of questions to ask the interviewer at the end of your interview. Having good questions will make you stand out. Avoid asking any questions that you could easily find the answer to with a little bit of research. A good example question would be, if I were the successful candidate, what would my top priorities be in the first 3 months on the job? You want to show the interviewer that you are excited and passionate about the potential opportunity to work for them and their organization. I mentioned before that it's important to practice with the program that you'll be using for the interview. I've highlighted 2 programs that are commonly used for virtual meetings or interviews. One, Microsoft Teams, and the other, Skype. As you can see, they both have similar icons and options, such as the video on and off, microphone on and off, and the answer or hang up icon. In most cases, whatever program you use, it will have these similar icons. However, it is important that you practice with the specific program that you will be using for the interview to ensure you understand where these icons are and how to use them. This will ensure a seamless interview process on the day of. On the day of, dress professionally. just like you would for an in-person interview. For best video contrast, try to avoid wearing bright colors. Set up your space and log on to the interview program 15 minutes early, ensuring you have a stable internet connection and adequate lighting. Make sure you're in a quiet space with no distractions. Be aware of any background noise from radios, TVs, animals, or other people in your household. Let everyone in your household know what you're doing and when you'll be doing it to try and avoid any unnecessary distractions or noises in the background. Be aware of your background. A blank wall is best. Ideally, you want your background to be neutral and professional and full of good, natural light. Avoid any messy or cluttered areas, as they will look distracting and unprofessional. Make sure that you close all unnecessary web browsers and tabs on your computer, phone, or device that you're using to complete the interview. Silence or turn off all notifications on any devices around you and the device you're using for the interview. Make sure you have a copy of any documents you may need. Cover letter, resume, references, maybe a diploma or a certification of some sort. Ensure you have a hard copy of them with you, as well as a soft copy available on the computer or your phone to be emailed to the interviewer if asked. During the actual interview, make sure you keep the camera at eye level and maintain eye contact. That means look at the camera, not the person you see on the screen. Be aware of your body language. Stay positive and confident. Sit up straight, try not to fidget with your hair, clothing, or anything around you, and speak clearly, calmly, and loudly. At the end of the interview, make sure you thank the interviewer for their time and consideration, and express how excited you are for this opportunity. I mentioned previously that it's really important to have a stable internet connection when setting up for the interview. This limits the possibility of your connection cutting out in the middle of your conversation. However, there are a few things we can do to prepare in case your connection does cut out. First, if possible, have your device connected to a backup source of internet such as 4G. And second, ensure you have noted the employer's phone number or other contact information in case you do lose connection and need to get back in touch with them. After you've aced your online interview, ensure you follow up within 24 hours. Send your interviewer an email thanking him or her for taking the time to speak with you. If there's something you forgot to mention during the interview, or there's a point you want to elaborate on, this is your chance. However, remember to keep your email concise, friendly, and professional. Now that we've discussed some virtual interviewing tips and tricks, I want to go over some sample questions and some resources that could help you prepare for your next virtual interview. The first question you'll most commonly get in an interview is tell me about yourself. To prepare for this question, you'll want to review the job description, job posting, and company mission and values beforehand. When answering this question, match your best qualifications to the job description and company values. What skills do you have that are mentioned in the job description? How do your goals align with the company mission? Focus on your top 3 qualifications and accomplishments that are relevant to the job. Ask yourself, if I could only share 3 things about myself that would show them that I'm a good fit for this job, what would I tell them? When organizing your answer, try to follow present, past, future. So, start with the present. Where are you right now? Then talk a little bit about the past and your previous experiences and skills, ensuring that they are related to the job you're applying for. Finally, finish with the future. Why are you excited about using your skills and experiences in this new position? A sample answer to the tell me about yourself question could be, right now I'm finishing up my final semester of an advanced diploma in marketing from St. Lawrence College. I really enjoy my classes in analytics, strategic marketing, and media communication. As part of my program, I worked with a local not-for-profit organization to create a cost-effective marketing campaign using social media as well as offline techniques to build their volunteer base. They really liked my knowledge of social media marketing platforms like Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. I also won first place in a college-wide marketing competition. I'm really excited to put my skills to work with your company to build your customer base. I'm also proficient in French, so I can expand your marketing reach into that market as well. Another question that is commonly asked is, why do you want to work at this company? Make sure you do your research and point out something that appeals to you about the company. Talk about how you've watched the company grow and change since you first heard of it. Focus on the organization's opportunities for future growth and how you can contribute to it. Or share what's gotten you excited from your interactions with employees so far. Share what you can do for the organization and try and stay away from what the organization can do for you. Another question you may receive, especially during these times, is if you have any experience working remotely. If you do have employment experience working remotely, tell them about it. How big was your team? Did you meet virtually? Are you comfortable with Skype, Zoom, Microsoft Teams? Tell them how you ensured to stay proficient, how you managed your time, and how you ensured to stay connected to your team and be a positive team member. If you do not have employment experience working remotely, speak about any class projects you've done with a team. How did you connect with your team? Was it via email, phone, Microsoft Teams? How did you ensure that you completed your project on time and to a high quality? Another type of question to be prepared to answer is a behavioral-based question. So something like, what would you do in this situation? With these types of questions, use the STAR method: situation, task, action, and result. What was the situation? What was your task? What was the action you took to complete that task? And what was the result of your actions? Describe in detail a time where you successfully solved a similar challenge. Mention your commitment to following company guidelines and your willingness to consult your supervisor where appropriate. Try your best to keep your examples related to the specific situation they mention in the questions. When asked when you would be able to start, make sure to set a realistic expectation that will work for both you and the organization. For example, if you're already working, make sure you tell the interviewer that you'd have to give your 2 weeks' notice to your other employer. Your exact answer to this question will depend on your specific situation. Another question you will be asked in an interview is if you have any questions for the interviewer. In this case, avoid asking questions that you could easily find the answer to online. Some potential questions you could ask are, if I were the successful candidate, what would my priorities be within the first 3 months? What skills are you hoping for the successful candidate to bring to this position? Or, what are the next steps in the interview process? It is good practice to have at least 3 to 5 questions prepared. A couple of your questions may be answered throughout the interview, so you want to make sure you have a couple extra on hand. Click the link at the bottom of the slide for more common interview questions and answers. If you feel like you need some more support with these questions, book an appointment with Career Services and sign up for your free interview stream account. Record yourself answering these questions and listen back to see what you can improve on next time. On this slide, you'll find some links that could be helpful in your preparation for your next virtual interview. If you haven't tried LinkedIn Learning before, try going to slc.me and clicking on the LinkedIn Learning portal. Here you have access to over 16,000 courses for free. These courses cover a variety of topics, but there are some really helpful ones to help you prepare for your next interview, such as finding a job during challenging economic times, or what are video interviews. The last link on this slide is a link for you to review with some information that might help you through the job search process. I hope that you enjoyed this workshop and feel more prepared for your next online interview. Remember that Career Services is always here to assist you virtually with all of your job search needs. Reach out to us at careerservices@sl.on.ca and make sure to follow us on social media for daily updates, tools, and job opportunities. We look forward to hearing from you.